Morning, Colin.
Morning.
Is this one of those weeks where, as coaches, you have to say very little to the players by way of motivation?
I think these games are important games towards any season. Derby days, I think you're quite right, but we have to temper it on occasions. But they've got to play with maturity and a confidence that we've shown in recent weeks, especially. But we know our job. We try and do it in the same way to a level that can win the game. But it becomes more and more exciting as the days get nearer to the kick-off time.
Are you expecting a much different game from last time out now that both teams have their respective targets set in stone?
No, I think it'll be very competitive like the last one. You know, the change will happen if there's a goal in the game, and then that obviously changes the focus of both teams. There was no breakthrough in the first game. In all honesty, there didn't look as if there would be, and it was nothing but a draw really for the whole 90 minutes. So we've got to strive to create better chances, more goal-scoring opportunities. Look at this moment as an important moment that we can really lift our fans to another level and take us a step forward. You
remember your first home derby just under a year ago. How was that day for you?
Yeah, no, very, very exciting. I mean, any derby that you're involved in, all the clubs around the country they're good days to play in, but you've got to get the right result, and because of last year's result, that made it a lot, obviously, more enjoyable than it can be on other occasions. We've got to be right, we've got to be ready for it, deal with moments in games which might go against us, but we've got to be able to score goals and create chances, and we'll strive to do that.
Yeah, it's going to be the first sellout of the season. It's going to be some occasion.
Yeah, looking forward to the stadium being full again, and there's a great atmosphere from our fans, especially when we're away from home. We feel it when we drive through them, going to away games, and we can feel something building within the stadium. They're right with us, and the players deserve that.
And how big, from the fans' point of view, that a local boy in Jack Grealish is now having these huge impact in games?
It's nice, good storyline. He's in fine form, you know, and he's bringing all the moments of his game and his talent to the forefront at the minute and making an impact in games. And it's, as much as he's catching the headlines going forward, his effort for the team and his amount of physical output is really, really high at the minute.
Blues have hit a bit of form. How wary do we have to be?
Well, the opposition are in nice form as well, so we've got to be aware of that. And this is the type of game that really focuses everyone. You know, we become desperate to win the next game. We want to win the derby game. All the normal sayings will come out, but we'll be ready.
And how's the squad shaping up post Burton? Any injuries at all?
No, we've had a real good week. We've come through the game. Just about everybody's trained this week fully, so we're in a nice position.
And what chances are Lewis Grabban being involved for the first time?
Well, we'd sort of monitor this week. You know, we'd got him through some physical work through the weekend a little bit, introduced him with the players this week, and he's going to be there or thereabouts, I would imagine.
And how's he settled in generally?
Fine, yeah. He seems to have. He's had experience. You know, he's travelled and been at a number of clubs, so he's well versed in joining a new dressing room, and I think he'll be a good addition.
And Gabby and the derby go hand in hand, or they have done over the years. The fans will want to know his chances of involvement.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's fit and available, so all those records come into the manager's thoughts, and he's got a terrific record. And as you say, local boys, whether it's Jack or Gabby, they're the ones who really sort of spell at home to everyone else round about the dressing room, the importance of it.
And just lastly, 6 wins in a row, a full squad to pick from nearly. Are we now fully primed to achieve what we're aiming for this season?
It's a progression, isn't it? You know, at the minute we're not, because we're nowhere near the points tally we need. We need a win, and we've got to start this weekend.
Cheers, Colin.
Thank you.
Colin, you said everyone's fit now. Robert Snodgrass okay? He came off with a caution last weekend?
Yeah, he's fine. He's trained fully this week, so it's a fortunate position we're in at the minute. We've got a lot of people training outside, everyone's sort of fit. You get the normal knocks, grazes, coughs, colds, all that type of thing, but more or less everybody's trained fully every day.
Do you feel that you've got a lot of creative options now, the likes of Snodgrass, Grealish, Albert Adoma?
They've produced recently, haven't they? You know, and Scott Hogan's been the benefit of that, but it's that side of the game that helps. I think the goals that we created on last Saturday's game were terrific and of a high level, and it was obviously due to the ability and the awareness and the threat that those boys pose.
Do you think that's down a lot to the confidence that the momentum of this run has given you?
No, I think it's down to their level of player and them producing as a group more and more telling moments in games.
With a game like this though, it's about the mental toughness as well as the technical skill, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a game of football, you know, that sometimes I think it can get over-egged. You've got to be fully in control of your head and your heart on Sunday, and experience can help on occasions, but these games can lead the most experienced people to do silly things. We've got to make sure that everyone from the youngest to the oldest is fully aware of their responsibility.
The last 4 derbies have only produced 4 goals. Do you expect it to be that kind of tight game again?
Well, sitting here at the minute, you would imagine it could be, but as I say, the breakthrough goal or the first goal in the game changes the mood and the swing of it. Depending when that comes and how it comes, I think leads to what happens later on. But in the moment, we're in a moment where we hope we can score in most games, and we've got to retain that ability Sunday and then for the rest of the season.
Just taking Wolves out of the equation, I mean, it's so tight, isn't it, at the top end of the Championship? You know, you can't afford any slip-ups at this stage, can you?
Well, stats will tell you can, but you wouldn't want to.